Been up for a couple of years down in Dalton. It's the Dalton Distillery, and I got to tell you, these guys been fascinating to talk to them here in the first few minutes going on the air. We have Van Brown, who's there on the far end. Van is the managing partner of TazaRay, and we also have Chuck Butler. Chuck, you're the founder.
Yes, sir.
Who's this guy you got here with you?
This is my dad. He's the master distiller.
Master distiller, and this is Raymond Butler. Gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Great birthday treat.
Yeah, it really is. We've got all the, yeah, you only have to knock out 1, 2, 3, 4 of them between now. Anyway, TazaRay, tell us about it. What is it?
Sunflower is the native crop to America. So we end up looking, Dad's heritage has Native American roots. So does our partner Van Brown's.
Right.
We looked up, and Taza means warrior or chief, and then Ray is either Ray of Sunlight or short for Raymond. So that's how we end up with TazaRay.
I like it.
And we developed it because my oldest son has celiac disease, and so we wanted to actually develop a product that was gluten-free. There's not many gluten-free options out there.
Right.
This is GMO-free. We don't use any genetically modified crops, and it's also gluten-free, and it's really delicious. You still have the sunflower taste after you try the spirits.
All right, we have a couple of different varieties here. Tell us what the difference is between these two.
As far as the distillation, they're both identical. The only difference is the regular TazaRay is aged in a bourbon barrel.
Right.
And the TazaRay Red is aged in used red wine barrels. And the red wine barrels actually bring out more of a nuttiness type flavor.
Right. And
so,
I know we've done I think we were even able to do a special there because a lot of people want to visit the distillery. It's amazing down there. It's a great asset to Dalton that you guys have that down there. But you also have a website where people can get products. And I noticed there was some different items that had like colors. Tell me about, like, there was a pink and a blue item. Talk to me a little bit about when you're going online to order.
Or we have Dalton Distillery website
Right.
at daltondistillery.com. Then we have TazaRay.com, where we're partnering with distribution companies and really promoting TazaRay. When people come into the distillery, they have some of our older products that is moonshine, but this is a top quality spirit that's aged.
Right. And this is something that's kind of new that you've launched, though, right?
Yes,
it is.
Okay.
And moonshine, when you cut it down, it's nothing more than unaged whiskey.
That's
Because
correct.
a lot of people are still thinking the antiquated ways that we did it, decades ago. Tell me about this. This is a neat little thing you guys have got here.
All right. I like history. So one of the main things, Georgia law doesn't allow us to sell a bottle directly to the customer. So when they come in, they do one of two things: either pay to see the operation and see the distillation and the process, or they can get this prescription, which is a Prohibition-era replica prescription.
Oh, wow.
And we put in some comical stuff saying that, it may make people appear more attractive than they actually are. Maybe they want to sing and dance. So that's a little funny, but you got a little bit of history.
Right. And you're being a little quiet over here,
Yeah.
kind of taking up, but you
I'm fine.
If you're the chief distiller or the master distiller, there's a lot on your shoulders.
Yeah. You've been doing it a
yeah.
while, though, haven't you?
I've been doing it, about close to 70 years.
Legally or illegally?
Well, both.
Nah,
I've got more experience in the woods.
That's where the craft really originated, though. I mean,
That's right.
That's
That's
from,
right.
from the birthplace then to what it is now. It's the secrets and the magic that happens out there, if you would, that kicks this thing along. All right, which one of these are we going to sample? What's your favorite as the head guy?
I like the red better.
You like the red better?
I'm not sure why, but I do.
And it's funny. It's about 50-50.
It is.
It depends on what your taste buds are. If you're a traditional bourbon drinker, you're probably going to like the gold better.
Right.
If you're a traditional Scotch or wine drinker, you're going to like the red better. For us, all three of us, we like the red the best.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Right. So talk to us a little about, so we had the pleasure of being able to get some footage. Maybe we can show that. I think we actually did show that on Let's Chat when we had someone come down there. Talk to us through the process of this.
You're going to have to pour more in that. I mean, that's just enough to get the
It's bottled at
nose on
90
it.
proof.
Smell it. Woo. Okay.
It is
So,
it's 90 proof, and it's
Wow.
it's available anywhere in Georgia now.
Right.
As of last week, we've got a distributor that distributes to everywhere in Georgia. So
Really?
any
Okay.
restaurant, any beverage store, you want it. Once we do the rollout in Georgia, we'll be looking at Tennessee next. That's our next state.
Okay, and then of course the online too. Are you seeing
Well,
a
we
pretty
don't
good
re-
bit of traffic there yet?
Well,
or-
we don't do online yet.
Okay, not yet. But
that's-
you can
that's-
find out more and definitely get a good, feel for what goes on there and what goes into it. And people need to come and see for themselves. We're looking at some footage there, I think, of that's the distillery there.
That's got a great, it's got a great finish to it. It's not harsh like a lot of moonshine, a lot of products called moonshine are. So, Raymond, I think you did a great job on that.
There's a reason for that. We don't use any yeast in our process. We go through natural fermentation, which means that we sprout our grains, we dry our grains, we grind it, and then we make our mash without any yeast whatsoever. And
No
so,
yeast whatsoever. Wow.
Yeast is what you wake up with a headache. I'm
Right.
too old for that.
And then again, you said too, though, with celiac disease, and it's gluten free.
yeah. And when for yeast, if you use yeast, most yeast is genetically modified, and we want to stay true non-GMO products.
Right.
And so, in order to do that, you can't use yeast.
All right. Well, we have to try the other one. We tried one, got to try the other one just to make sure everything is, in balance. So,
You got it.
I've got
Little bottle.
right there, the
Little
small
bottles.
bottle of the little one.
Let's go with the big bottle.
and I'll tell you, I never would have thought. Here, you can just put that in there if you like. I never would have thought of a sunflower-based
Whiskey.
distilled spirit.
Right.
Never.
Well,
How did you come up with that?
Well, we did it. I helped my granddad make it.
Yeah.
And here when we decided, and they sent it off to, what is it, TTB?
Yep.
To get it approved. They first approved it as whiskey, and then they sent back a message, no, there's never been none in America, made in
You
America.
guys are the first.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to call it a spirit instead of whiskey.
Sure.
There we go.
Because it's
All right, my birthday toast.
Hey, Tank,
here.
it's
They're
your
saying we're out
birthday.
of time. We got to have a toast. for my
and
birthday.
you actually have a birthday gift.
Thank you so much.
We got you a basket,
Can you
TazaRay,
come
shirt.
back on the 31st? Because that'll be my birthday.
We can.
I'll be back again. That's enough time.
We're all going to
I think.
sing happy birthday to Bree, but
may
just
need-
not right now. Okay? We don't think you're ready.
We'll drag it out
Happy
the whole show.
birthday.
Thank
And this
you.
is
Cheers.
very, very, it's smooth, it's great, and it's available at the TazaRay Distillery. Tell us where you're located.
We're in downtown Dalton, Georgia, at 109 East Morris Street. We're at the railroad tracks where the Crescent City rail card is, or at the Dalton Visitor Center parking lot.
2 websites there they can check out.
You can find out more at daltondistillery.com. Hey,